This is the one that was like ruling the ocean.
That cause the extinction. And they're the same toxic chemicals that humankind is releasing into the atmosphere today.
Just as today in the Permian, changes in the atmosphere warm the planet. Just ocean chemistry.
What we've learned by studying the end Permian mass
Ocean life became vastly different in extinction and recent evolution.
What we see we're at 252 mass extinctions, so that are these tiny particles and tiny snails. There's so little evidence. Stop making it weird. Stop making
We're opening this jacket to look at 310 million year old unique fossils.
Que te crea tu madre. A mí no me vas a engañar.
triggering a massive extinction. It set off a chain of devastating events: fires, acid rain, ash clouds.
People always talk about the extinction of the dinosaurs, but think about the rest of the ecosystem. Plants, the insects, all little mammals, crocodiles, turtles. It was a major ecosystem-wide catastrophe.
The event was so cataclysmic that even life in the open ocean was devastated. Scientists beyond seafarers found evidence of their annihilation.
Not all dinosaurs went extinct. Only when the after the extinction, ceratops will all in. Around 10,000 years. More dinosaurs were alive. They're living. Evolution produced an astonishing array of sizes, shapes, and species that lived on every continent that all ended.
Thousands of dinosaur bones have been found in this valley. Chunks like this you find just walking around all over the place. This is a piece of a Triceratops dinosaur. But what's so amazing about these dinosaur bones is not where we find them, but where we go. Is the most interesting layer of this entire valley. This
sheets melted and sea level rose. During cold periods, massive ice sheets spread. Sea level dropped as water froze into ice. Winter seasons. Not just about past temperature, but about past atmosphere too. And measure the ups and downs. Decades of research revealed that changes in carbon dioxide, when snow falls, it traps air. That air is compressed into bubbles as the snow compacts into ice. In the night, scientists can across 2 years. When CO2 increased, temperature went up. When CO2 decreased, so did temperature. Today, CO2 is
We also had trucks back in the day, and we also had
That the eruptions began, and then the extinction happened, and then the eruptions ended. And then we realized that it was these toxic chemicals released into the atmosphere.
You are immersed in a shallow tropical sea filled with complex and varied life. But within a short span of geological time, all that diversity vanished. Almost 90% of all marine species were wiped out. It was the Great Dying, the biggest mass extinction in Earth's history.
These rocks found strange fossils of tree stumps called cattle bones. Sometimes they even came upon entire trees.
This is a fossil tree trunk. You can see on the outside the little divots. Those are leaf cushions, and that's where the leaves usually attach on the outside of the strip.
How did trees like this become rocks? More than 300 million years ago, Earth's tropics were home to vast swamps filled with soaring trees and lush ferns. The plants pulled carbon out of the air and used it to grow. As the trees and ferns died, they fell into the swamp. All that water kept the plants from completely decaying. Instead, they became peat. Soggy, partially decomposed plant material. But for peat to become coal, it had to be buried, and that happened because of a shift in climate. A dramatic rise in global temperature caused polar ice caps to melt. Sea level rose. Peaks on tropical coastal plains got flooded and capped by sunlight.
And this is the depth of the peat swamp. Mud and sand have been deposited on top, sealing it off, and this is only the first step of preventing peat being cold.
Later, climate cooled. Polar ice caps refroze and sea level receded. Peat swamps formed once again on the coastal plains. This cycle of cooling and warming was repeated many times. Over hundreds of thousands of years, the buried layers of peat were transformed by compression and heat. Peat became coal. Biology became geology.
These lines are really like portals into Earth's planet history. 20,000 years of plants pulling carbon out of the atmosphere. 50